to my knowledge, nothing important happened. I remember nothing important happening in the top corner of the screen, so that should be fine. All right, we're set to go. We are all set. And yeah, just make sure to alert me through the magic of the chat box if I'm too loud or the game's too loud or anything like that. It's kind of hard for me to tell. I do have my little visual boxes at the bottom, but you know, they only help so much. So just make sure you let me know. Okay, I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the wall, Jon Snow. So yeah, obviously we get to meet him this episode. And here we go, beginning part 2. My playthrough of this is quite interesting. Not this saved file, obviously. It was my main one, but I think you'll be very curious to see what happens in this, and I thank you and whoever else joins us to watch will enjoy it too. But maybe I'm just crazy. Previously on Game of Thrones.
These are dark days, I fear.
The North Grove must never
He's so
be
original.
lost.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel.
I'm just worried about my family.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Are you willing to risk an alliance with the Crown?
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
We don't want Whitehill men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
Ethan.
No! Don't let them take me! My son.
Well, we're off to a happy start. But yes, tell me if the game audio is too loud or too quiet. You know, usual stuff. Because I'm incompetent. Incompetent me. And now for something entirely different. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Whoa, it's just me, Beskar.
Took you long enough. Your ale's getting warm. Or warmer, I should say. You can stop pacing.
This
They'll
stuff
be
is
here
weak
soon.
compared to Northern Ale.
Yes, yes it is.
Is that wine? Oh, blood.
Taste it and find out.
I don't even, Reeve. I don't even. I do not even.
Nice having a place to...
Fragrant.
Only a forester brings his axe all the way to Essos. Wicked little thing, though.
Looks like we weren't the first to rough up the place.
I know, I know. Woman sellsword, 4 years fighting by your side and you still can't get over it. Come on, Asher, quit staring, let's get to drinking. Ale. Goes in yellow, comes out yellow. Waste time even drinking it, if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you.
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards. You should feel right at home. I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
You're drunk, aren't you?
Nah, I'm still sober, because you're still ugly.
Another round?
Because it is the first time he's seen the room. Don't you know anything about video games? If we haven't seen it, he hasn't seen it.
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing.
Crazy reveal! That's why we couldn't go behind that counter! What a
How's he
twist.
doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty. After that,
Remind me again, what's this fat pig fucker's name?
Bazak Zog. Don't care really, so long as we get our gold. 800 gold dragons for capturing him. Lucky we caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
Lucky for us. Not so lucky for him.
We should find more former slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
Oh. They say only the poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores, sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
I don't need whores. I've been told I'm quite handsome.
Yeah. Buy whores. My point is, with enough coin we could do anything. Go anywhere.
I could afford passage back to Westeros. To Ironrath. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home? They treated you like shit there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the wrong damn house.
Gwyn,
A man doesn't choose who he loves. Your family should understand that. Westeros and its bloody houses. Who fucking cares? It's all an excuse to tell everyone else what to do.
it's not that simple. In the north, these feuds run deep.
Oh, fuck the North. We have a good thing here. And any moment now, we're gonna be rich. Let's make a toast. To all of us deadly bastards.
To us.
Aye, to us.
Vesker, I thought freed slaves put the bounty on Bazak.
They did. With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Is that Tazal? From the Volantis job?
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You! I told you if I saw you again,
Tazal! Isn't it funny how life brings old friends together?
I'd cut your fucking throats!
It's good to see you too, Tazal.
Where is he?
Where's who?
Quick Tame Toasting, the next level of video game action.
Here. 400 dragons.
They must be working for the Wise Masters.
And that's all you're getting.
The bounty is 800.
You get 4. It's more than you deserve.
Give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an asshole now. We're all sellswords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria. And we are done taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Bloody hell!
And we're done with you too.
La da diri sombazi. Do ebi me.
Tazal, what the hell have you done?
You two are going to be useful to me for once.
Not bloody likely.
The Wise Masters will hear how Asher Forrester kidnapped the venerable
No, what the fuck? I gotta pop up. God damn.
Bezak. How he wouldn't
Sorry
take
about that.
less than 800 gold dragons. So he killed Bezak instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So you steal the money and we get the blame.
Ponteos en as! Ojos me nomi jahoso kisikas!
first. Who wants to dance on the end of my sword?
Kill them now!
Now that's more like.
Here's one.
Come on! Si couldn't pass me!
Oh, oops. May have accidentally pressed that at the wrong time. Whoopsie doodles. Let's try that again. That didn't happen. That was all a dream.
Si couldn't pass me!
Is my Y button broken? Didn't I not use it earlier? Oh boy, maybe I'm just tired. Yeah. Okay.
Si couldn't pass me!
There we go. Weird. I don't know. My reaction was delayed, I guess.
To be down.
Pretty flimsy fucking sword.
You owe me one.
Shit! This is for Volantis!
Bester!
Fuck you, Asher. Tazal! Kosti pakitis. Vrempis. Ilibonios. Oh! Oh!
You know what this reminds me of?
That brothel in Norvos.
You kill me.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Tazal!
Wow, I once again just completely missed the ball on that one.
Asher!
Oh, hey, you.
What in all the gods of fire and fuck?
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle. That ended well.
More on their way.
We need to go.
Come on.
Malcolm.
Damn.
We have to keep moving.
Malcolm,
Yes, he does.
stop.
Asher, I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
What are you doing here?
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
I'm so glad they brought this intro into the game, too. I love that they recreated the opening of the show in the game like this. It's awesome. I do think this game carries the show's tone and atmosphere really well. Even if it does an artistic style that isn't exactly perfectly realistic, it's still nice and gritty and feels very, very fitting to the show. Yes. Asher is immortal, but incompetent, because, well, he's Asher. It's all brawn and no brains. So 2 Lost Lords. I'm really excited for a 6-episode series from Telltale. It's gonna be quite awesome. Yeah, how's that for a motherfucking plot twist? Roderick's not dead.
Damn Forrester.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not see this coming. I did not see this plot twist coming. I mean, granted, he did get stabbed. He only got stabbed in the leg and then got a horse crushed on him, but you know, you'd think a horse would kill you. But Roderick got super lucky.
That's far enough.
I come from the twins bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly tops from the looks of them.
All right, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paying for them?
Sir Royland.
You again. What have you got this time? Some poor peasant dressed up like a lord. A stable boy in Bannerman's clothes. You did this at Duskendale. And you have the fucking stones to try it again.
No,
This house has suffered the loss of many good men. And you dare come here claiming to have Forrester dead.
They're Forrester. Look at the colours.
Leave. Now.
Fine. I'll dump them in the river then.
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
Aye, I heard you. Lousy sheep fucker.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there? Who are you?
It's me. Roderick.
Roderick? Roderick! Oh, the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
Yes, so this is how we get a point of view at Ironrath after the death of Ethan is. We get Roderick.
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink. Calm now. Don't be stubborn, my lord.
Roderick!
My lady.
No.
I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see my son.
Let him. Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
Roderick, what have they done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man. As it is, he may never walk again.
Roderick?
He refused the milk of the poppy.
That's Roderick for you. Brave as always.
But the pain must...
Roderick! Roderick!
Yeah, all we need to do is just, you know, slather my face in maggots and I'll heal right up.
I haven't heard that one before. It's nice.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Come here, sister.
How bad is it? Maester Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal. And your face.
I look half as bad as I feel.
Oh, I wish I ran without. I wish I thought of that one,
At least you look
Sizer.
better than you did.
That was good. That was good.
Roderick, there's something you need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan?
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan grabbed me. And that monster put a blade through his throat. Like it was nothing. Ethan? How could this happen to him?
I can't believe he's gone.
Me neither. We're planning to honor Ethan in the Grove, alongside Father. And now Mother wants me to write this song for the funeral. I can't.
No tears. You're stronger than that.
It's been chaos here since he died. We have White Hill soldiers stationed in our courtyard. Even the small folk don't feel safe. You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
They need a lord.
You're still a hero to them. If you lead, others will follow. I know you still need time to heal, but...
Be fine, Talia.
The council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready...
I want to go.
Can you even stand? They could use your leadership.
Oh, quiet Reed.
But if you're not ready...
Only one way to find out.
I missed you, brother.
You're seriously not gonna bandage up my face at all? Because I'm pretty sure all
You
that
can do this,
open
Roderick.
wound is incredibly painful.
I know you can.
Ah, it's almost as though it's a terrible idea.
I'm fine. Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already.
I was rolled in on a corpse cart. The damage is done.
But you're the lord of the house now. You must appear strong, solid. You can't do that on the floor. It's a long way to the Great Hall. We can't risk you falling where others can see. Take my hand. Let me help you.
No. I have to do this on my own.
All right.
Oh hey, it's the series sword from the first episode that Ryan was carving.
Now the hard part.
Can someone get me an actual cane, please? I'm sure
We're
that
really
would work much
doing
better. It would much
Everyone will
better.
be so glad to see you up, though I think you'll find that much has changed.
This is a good idea, putting your chat in the video screen to record. But yes, more Garrett.
The wall. Always wanted to see it, but not like this.
I think you'll really enjoy this part. This is pretty
Castlebrag.
fun.
So this is the seat of the Night's Watch.
Recruits at the gate!
You know I'm a recruit. Maybe I'm some traveling horse salesman. Jesus. Presumptuous much? You guys not get a lot of visitors? Being at the literal end of the world? This character up here, I don't remember him in the show, and I don't know if he's like in the books or anything, but
Another
maybe he's
one
made
for
the
Frostfingers.
Frostfinger. I don't know if he's from the books or not, or if he's completely made up for this game or not, but he's pretty interesting. Pretty enjoyable. I know, right? I was expecting, a cheery, fun camping trip with, a bunch of guys and everything. Didn't expect it to be so
Looks like it was
down.
built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
Aye, I am.
Thought so. I'm new here myself. Frostfinger, he's the one you want. Handles all new recruits.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
Yeah, I figured he probably made for, the game and everything, but you never know. Might have been a little character appeared in the books that, got his time to shine here. Yeah, I have no idea why it's called Frostfinger. I could never figure that out. I like the design on him.
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
I'm Garrett Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Garrett Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You're a thief. A raper.
I killed the men who murdered my family.
Then you know how to fight, at least. And you're no liar, either.
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. You are a killer. Even if you are man enough to own up to it.
Yes, sir.
Now then, we'll start your training in the morning. For today, you need a cot and a cloak.
Understood.
I pretty much...
Tuttle. Sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
I like Coldfinger. He sums up everything about the Night's Watch, or at least people who survive long enough in the Night's Watch. And I pretty much handled that opening, that little bit there, pretty much exact same I did in my main. Try to get off on a good side of, you know, Goldfinger. It didn't go so well later
Last
on.
we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat his shit.
The Whitehill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
This is an interesting bit. The conversation these guards are having is different depending on who you made the castle in.
Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous.
Had a run-in with Walder Frey, did you?
Should have buried him with the corpses. Forrester's
Real
cursed.
shame about your leg,
Who
my
gives
lord.
a toss?
What is it?
This Goldfinger is truly an inspiring gentleman.
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round.
Move aside, soldier. I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
Move! Now!
Go on then, my lord.
I know. Fucking Whitehill soldiers. What is it with being a Whitehill that just apparently makes you dicks? It's like they're like the Slytherin of fucking Game of Thrones. Apparently, is everyone who's a Whitehill is just a massive raging asshole.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like
wine
guests.
keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel. My lords.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
My lord.
Can't even handle a sword as a cane. You're a failure. Gentlemen, I'm here to tell us we should pack up and move to the hills and live in secrecy as cavemen.
It's good to see you
We're
awake,
truly
Lord
fucked.
Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable. Maester Otengrin doesn't know everything.
Who among us does?
Oh, indeed.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the Whitehill soldiers
It
drunk.
keeps them off their guard.
They think you're
Fair
a
enough
bloody
point, Reeve.
fool.
My lords, please. Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole.
Duncan.
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton
You
soldiers.
should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead.
and Ryan a hostage. And what have you done to get him back? Nothing. Because we have no army. It's because you have no balls.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Summon our allies, then.
I'm afraid we have none left, my lord. We've heard little from the Glovers since the Ironborn took Deepwood Motte. Houses Helliver, Grayson and Brownbarrow were all slaughtered at the Twins, and the rest of our allies are terrified of the Boltons.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now.
Betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oathbound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
Talia does have a point. I'm not the man I used to be.
You can still make her happy, Roderick. And she can do the same for you.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Let them go hungry.
Yes, my lord.
Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Maester, it's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord.
It's good to be back.
A little bit.
Gregor last lit these torches when his mother passed.
Ready for crazy
Ironwood
hijinks.
doesn't burn easily, he told me. But foresters have a way. And now we light them for him. And Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helped me with music. It's not the same without him.
I can help you with it.
That's all right. Last time you sang, all the dogs in the kennel started howling. But thank you.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
Yes.
It's
Says we get
entirely
4
ridiculous.
point of view characters this
If it's not the
time.
flowers, it's the food or the table settings. Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, my lady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
Lady Marjorie intends to visit again very soon.
Lovely. They'll be pleased to hear that. And the seal. Here you are. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. one of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Things are finally coming up, Marjorie.
Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asked that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Pay no mind to her. She asks too much.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. That isn't the way I do things. You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own.
Wait. Did we?
I'd better get going. Mira, we'll talk more later.
Oh yes, yes we did, I think. Ask her to ask the king to send help to our family. Right, we did do that with this one, I believe. I think. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah. Now we have a choice. Do we...
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter...
This one, thankfully, is that time. Finish the letter to Maynard or forge a letter to Elena. I finished the letter to Sir Maynard in my other playthrough, in my main one, that I didn't stream. Honestly, I'm not gonna forge it here, because I get the feeling that that is gonna bite me in the ass so hard when Marjorie finds out, so... Yeah, because she's going to find out eventually.
Sir Maynard, you are hereby invited...
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters.
Sir Maynard? The man's breath smells like a brew house.
I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting.
A love letter, perhaps? Or a declaration of war?
I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
Go ahead then.
Well, we really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.
That is a fair point, Reeve. Sizer. Whatever. Hey, more wall stuff. That King's Landing scene was just too depressing. Time for something more cheery.
Seems to keep getting colder.
Oh, hey, Rose! How'd I see you to pop up?
Oi, fuckhead.
Yeah.
You might be new here, but you're in my spot.
Damn, you're like an hour into this. We're like halfway through.
I think we'll get along fine.
You've
Most of you
missed
will be
quite a
dead
lot.
within the year.
But I'll upload this to YouTube afterwards, so you'll be able to watch it
If you
there.
want to survive in the Night's Watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000 years ago to defend the realm from wildlings, white walkers...
Had this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordling. He tried to stick me with this. I stuck it in him instead.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
What diagram are you in
skills?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes? You fuck potatoes?
What? No! I stole them. That's what got me sent to the wall.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cutter.
Cutter the potato fucker. There's one for the songs.
Boy, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Don't fucking talk about my sister, alright?
And something for you, too.
Who in seven hells is talking back there?
Yes, Garrett's at the wall now, as you probably gathered.
Tuttle. Who was it?
These two were arguing.
Not wise to point the finger at your new brothers, Tuttle. Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger, so we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of. Can you swing a sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger. I need a word.
Go on, get started.
Best of luck, Tuttle.
Here we go. Again.
Who's up?
See those dummies? Those are Thens. Come to eat your brains for breakfast.
Yeah, I didn't hear that little reference to the Thens earlier. My last playthrough. I don't know if you caught it there. It wasn't any subtitles for it. Some guy in the background was saying, those dummies over there, those are Thens. They'll eat your brains for breakfast. Because the Thens are cannibals. They're a tribe of wildlings.
Take that! Take that!
Watch your bloody tongue.
You, grab a practice sword.
Let's pick the color of the greatest house in Westeros. The Lannisters.
This one should do.
Hashtag secretly Lannister fan.
I'll be sparring with you today. Remember, these blades are dulled, but a sword's still a sword. Good luck. Come on, keep at it. Well fought.
Get off me, you bloody ox.
You got lucky.
That's a character from the show you might have actually seen, Rose, because he was in the first episode. Although I guess that spoils what happens to him. He goes to the wall.
You're doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
Oh, you fucking idiot.
What? Mance Raider will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Let me show you.
He's probably lost a toe, I imagine. He's like fine like 2 scenes from now.
Alright, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse. Shoot the targets I tell you to.
I know, right? Garrus is the most confident one in this whole thing, and he's not a forester. It's funny.
That was way off the mark. Next bolt. Left target, head. You can follow orders at least. Right target, chest.
Oh, right, I wasn't supposed to shoot that first guy in the head. You're supposed to shoot where he tells you to shoot, right.
Center, between the eyes.
I can do that again easily.
Not bad. Well, you're not a bad marksman.
Yes, you do need to watch the show. Again, there's not too many spoilers for the show in here, just that Jon Snow goes to the wall, but pretty sure in the first episode he mentioned that he wants to go to the wall anyway, so yeah.
Finn thinks he's so bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him...
he's just a bully.
Aye, he is. That's why I took this. Swiped it right off him. Don't tell, alright? I don't think he'd take it kindly.
Give it back to him, Cotter.
Are you mad? That's the last thing I'll do.
Hit those dummies when I tell you.
Final thing we gotta do.
You there, recruit. Scrawny, aren't you? See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
What's in it?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Right. I can do this.
Reeve, perhaps you could be his scientific assistant. What is pitch exactly? Like, I know it's something that, you know, catches fire and all that shit, but what is it? That is fair. That is a fair thing. He goes to Castle Black pretty much, like, immediately in the show. I think it's like, what, episode 3 he gets there? Maybe even episode 2 even. This other things got spoiled in the show, much bigger than that. That is fair. Cutter. Can't look weak, can't look weak, can't look weak. Senpai must notice me, Senpai must notice me.
I'm thinking steward for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his cock. If the thing isn't frozen off.
Oh, you're a prick. You know that?
Yeah, I do. You're pathetic.
Fuck off. You didn't even try.
A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off.
How the fuck should I know?
You were the last one I showed it to. Well, you and... It was you.
What?
You little fucking thief.
It weren't me.
Finn, don't. Give me
I don't
my
know
knife.
this yet,
don't
Rose.
have it, I swear.
Almost
Out of
everyone
my
that
way.
goes to the wall is a criminal.
Get it. Do something.
Just calm down. Fight.
Oh! I won't say it again.
If you ever hit me again, I swear I'll...
Hey, look.
Fight! Fight! Yeah, get
There they go again.
Oh, what the fuck?
Get up! What is going on here?
He stole my fucking knife.
No, I didn't.
And Garrett defended him.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
You must have hid it.
And you? I expected better, Tuttle.
What?
Instead, I find you doing this.
What was I supposed to
On
do?
your first bloody day of training. You clearly need a few days scrubbing the latrines.
Frostfinger, I need another man atop the wall.
Fine. Let him freeze his balls off. I'll deal with this one.
Get off!
Mind your fucking manners.
You, come with me.
Fucking Cotter. Yeah, most people at the wall are dicks. Except for one. Probably won't appear here, but is in the show.
I love King's Landing in the afternoon.
Aside from John.
The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
What did you want to talk about?
Just through here.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine.
You're going to get us both in trouble.
Relax. Nobody will miss it, I assure you. A little won't hurt.
No, I'm not going to drink it.
Suit yourself then.
Ah, okay.
So,
answers my question enough. Here, just a sec. Pausing this for the ittiest, bittiest, teensy weensiest bit of thing. There we go. There we go.
well,
Gotcha.
I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Good to know.
Listen,
Thank you.
if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one. I want to trust you, but I need you to promise.
I swear, I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am, I know that. But to always have to hide.
What happened to your mother?
Lady Olenna asked no questions. She took care of my mother. And when I was born, she gave me the name Durwell. My mother died not long after.
How did you get this far? I mean...
I've been very lucky, I suppose. It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life.
Did you have someone in mind? Someone you'd wish to marry?
I'd have to convince Lady Marjorie to make an introduction first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe... sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
I can't make that promise, Sarah.
You could if you wanted. It's not that difficult.
You'll just have to find another way, Sarah.
I would, but... maybe you're right. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother, your father. You sure you won't have any? You look like you could use a drink.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon, you're going about it the wrong way.
Care to join us, Lord Tyrion?
Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me. Though that's hardly surprising.
We found it in that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Strange it should find its way into a bush. If Cersei knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it. You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords...
I will speak for House Forrester.
Perhaps you could. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady.
Yeah, I get the feeling Sarah's gonna turn out to be a spy too. Just that feeling, you know?
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros.
My name is Mira Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
I'm here to sell our Ironwood, my lord.
Oh, really?
Andros. I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us...
Yes, Tyrion
You're
is
going
quite
to
amazing.
dismiss?
You can't do this.
I assure you, I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am I.
Lord Tyrion. Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
My family can supply all that the Crown needs.
You're suggesting the Forresters be our sole supplier of Ironwood. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You'll have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war. You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
With you as a partner, that won't happen.
As Master of Coin, I can do many things, but sending an army to the north is not one of them. However, I know your house needs this. I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
What is it you want?
You'll know soon enough. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
Finally back to Asher. I don't know if you're still watching Rose. I think you are. But this is the other new character, the brother who's, across the narrow sea in another continent. Episode began with Malcolm finding him and helping rescue him from a bunch of soldiers he got in trouble with. Right now we're in a city called Yunkai. It's quite cool to be over here because as you can tell it's got a very different aesthetic to the north and Westeros.
I know another way.
You're coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them.
Yes, you do.
Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Lead them yourself, uncle.
When I was your age, I too was asked to lead men to save my house. But I failed. And we lost everything. This is your fight, Asher. Your family.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire.
Malcolm.
And all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll figure something out.
Not exactly a plan, though, is it?
Don't worry, he'll get it done.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
Veska, you don't have to come. You could head to Astapor or even Karth.
No, I'm coming. Nothing there I can't handle.
Ponte Renas. Yunkai Heronchos y Botagon Costoti da Or.
Fair enough. I haven't heard Malcolm with any goddamn suggestions. The biggest question is, how is he planning on buying the money? I doubt he's got, thousands of gold coins hidden in his clothing.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later.
Yes,
We
the
need
way
to
you
get
held her arm.
They won't stop looking
Only a
for
true
us.
leader could do that.
It's a
Tell
long
your
journey
soldier
to
not
Marine on
pointlessly
foot.
fight other soldiers.
I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Let's just get that army. I'm ready.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Malcolm's a bit behind the times on how economies work. Well, that's not a good looking sign.
Everything's still here. The letters from my family. What would someone want with them? Was someone going through my books? Why would someone do this? I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
This seems legit.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir, it should not be a concern.
How would you know that? I just meant that since there's no obvious damage, that...
Enough, Maester. When last we spoke of Elena, you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
You're making me nervous, Mother.
Don't be. You'll do fine.
My lord, she's here.
Roderick? You look... You're really...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Please.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but
can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day's a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. Whitehill soldiers. They seemed angry. Violent. They said some terrible things. The Whitehills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to assure our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North.
I know things may look bad, but I won't let our houses fall.
I wish I could stand by you, Roderick, but I have to be practical.
Elena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
Let's be practical. When we defeat the Whitehills, I'll give your father half of our Ironwood Forest.
That's worth a fortune, Roderick.
We'll pay it to secure this alliance.
I'll need to discuss it with father, but... Yes, I think this will convince him. Perhaps we'll remain allies after all.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You hate to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Our houses will be joined, in fact.
Glad he showed up.
And we will stand proudly beside them.
This game was missing
Can I change
a certain
your mind?
amount of
You
dick.
can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
What do you want, Whitehill?
What do I want? Ask your mother. She invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
If you've hurt Ryan in any way...
Spare me the threats, Roderick. He's fine. I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around and refusing to feed them. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fuck your soldiers. And fuck you too.
Roderick, please.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please.
Look,
it means nothing.
I'm sorry. My first game I did just get ring on there.
Get on your knees.
But I immediately regret it. So you know what?
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see it.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't
Ramsay
do that.
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest Ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
We will not stand for this.
What are you gonna do? Bludgeon me with a walking stick? Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Yeah, no matter what.
By the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
No matter what you do, he takes all the Ironwood, even if he kisses ring. Because he's a fucking dick.
He's gonna make things difficult for both of us, isn't he? I'm glad you didn't let him humiliate you.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family. What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
I couldn't kiss his ring in front of Elena.
She would have understood.
Oh, fuck off, mother. We all need to learn how to be like the goddamn Boltons. At least they get shit done.
My lord, are you well? I'm going to kill that man.
You know, I'm gonna make a little bit of prediction there. I thought this story was about, like, the downfall of House Forrester. I don't think that's what it's actually about. Yeah.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us, without trouble amongst our own.
It was Finn's fault. I think he might be dangerous.
We need dangerous men for what's coming.
I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
You might be right.
He said worse about me. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
The men were too drunk to draw their swords. The Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honorable death. Let him die fighting.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Damn it, Rose, you need to watch this fucking show.
Riverrun, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
Skip the line there, that was a
I
bit
keep
weird.
thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too.
Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
You know, I think this series is actually about how Forrester turns into an awful house like
Here who will hate
Wakefield.
you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor, Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
Why would they hate me?
You're different than them. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
Good. Good. Do that and draw. That is your job for the weekend. Watch Game of Thrones and then draw. Oh, right, I can walk here.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
I want to protect House Forrester.
You'll protect them by doing your duty here. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather
Yeah, I
stay
noticed that
here
too
where they
this
think
time.
they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers, thieves, rapers. You won't like most of them, and they won't like you. But they're your brothers now. Can you stand with them? Can you see past your differences?
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
Yeah, love that scene with Jon Snow. Nice scene. Get some character interaction with Jon Snow. I really like. Getting pretty near to the end of this.
I'm here, but where are you?
She said to herself like a weirdo. Also reminds me of Rose, message you a bit when I'm done the stream. Discuss a few things related to Deus.
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes.
Ha ha, Reeve.
Enjoy your night.
Bite me.
I hope it wasn't bothering you, my lady.
Well, it's not a
I'm
terrible
dead.
idea, honestly.
You were in the throne room earlier. Did you leave me this note?
I did. I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Did you search my room? What were you looking for?
Nothing, Lady Mira. I only wish to leave you a note. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What people?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
Let her go!
Major big choice. We can run for it, or we attack Damien. I attack Damien. Just fuck it.
Fuck you.
But yes, I know, right? That voice, so sexy. Of course he was evil. Good guys never have voices like that.
You?
What happened? What was that?
He said I'd angered the wrong people.
So, someone sent him?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling.
This kid's absolutely a spy. It's just, who is he a spy?
What you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of you. I know a few places in Fleabot. No one will ever find him.
Good luck, and be careful.
Thanks.
Everything all right, sir? Damien, where are you?
Just about done this now.
What's Gwyn Whitehill doing here?
No idea.
I didn't
Hello,
get this in my
Roderick.
playthrough.
Sir Roland, it's been a while since we've met.
Yes. Last time I saw you and my brother had almost started a war. Your father wanted to murder Asher for your little love affair, remember?
That was a long time ago. May we speak privately?
My lady?
Roderick, I came here because I know how hard these past few days must have been for you and your family. I know my words probably mean nothing to you.
Thank you, Gwyn.
I'm so sorry, Roderick. Your brother didn't deserve this.
Neither of them did.
Listen, I know my father is intent on using Ryan as a hostage, but I think you deserve some news of him. I know it's little consolation, but if I can offer you this...
So you have news of Ryan?
Yes, he's well. Not happy, but just know your brother is safe at High Point. I'm looking after him, but...
What?
The other day he said something that made me worry. He asked me if his father died because he was a coward. He asked if he was really a thief and a traitor like my father says. I don't wish to upset you, but...
Please help him, Gwyn. Don't let him believe what your father tells him.
I've been doing my best to set him right, but he is only a child. He feels forgotten, alone. He's waiting for his family, but every day my father tells him they will never come. That they've chosen their pride over him. And with each passing day, those words start to sound like truth.
We all think of him every day, trying to find a way to bring him back to us. Will you tell him that?
Of course. But if you truly want to bring Ryan home, this war has to end. You know that. We don't have to be enemies, Roderick.
Hello, Gwyn.
It's good to see you, Talia. I hope I can count on your discretion.
Yes, apparently.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Mother, come join the others.
He should be here. He should be with his family. But instead they send her.
Gwyn came here on her own. She wanted us to know Ryan is okay.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children.
I won't let that happen to us.
You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it.
You'll go mad thinking like that.
I have seen what men must do to win a war. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us.
Give me mixed
Be
signals here,
strong.
Mom. First, you get mad at me because I didn't, like,
I
bow
suppose we
down
have to
before
be.
a fucking Whitehill, and now you're telling me to be iron and fucking kill all of them? Oh, god damn it.
Would you say a few words,
What's
my
the
lord?
mothers being horrible people in the Game of Thrones universe? Hmm?
My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be. He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was always kind. I never knew a better man. I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. He stood up to Ramsay Snow. He saved our sister's life and paid with his own. He was only a boy.
We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye.
No, they
Father and
got
son
it from the
returned
cart
to
reef.
earth, to the ice.
Stop being a
And
smartass.
from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
So that would explain how it got so clean.
From ice we fall
sisters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to wail in pain and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. Snow grabbed me from my mother's grasp to claim me as his prize. Ethan freed me from Ramsay's clasp. The rivals locked eyes. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you. Our Lord might win a hero's grave, so iron grows anew. Still iron grows anew.
What a lovely day to end that, Reef. Now for next time on Game of Thrones.
What is going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else really to be worried about? What was that?
Alright. But yeah, no, I really like that little Forrester song too at the end that she sings. I really liked it. You and 79% of players didn't forge Marjorie letters. You and 61% of players refused to kiss Lord Whitehill's ring. I found out I was in the minority when I did kiss his ring. You and 39% of players won Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore. Turns out that was apparently a lot harder for a lot of people. A lot of people thought the smart thing, I guess, was probably just tell her, "But I love you." Completely unaware of how things work in the Game of Thrones universe. You and 95% of players stood up for Cotter after he stole Finn's knife. I don't know if I really did that, I was just keeping him from beating him. Yeah, I'm excited for next episode too. And you and 92% of players killed Mira's attacker. I don't know who the hell just ran away and didn't save the kid, because that's just a dick move. Even if he's a spy, that's just, that's just harsh, bro. Yes. I felt I felt that was a very good episode. I very much like the music, and I'm glad we get to hear it again over the credits, of which I'm talking over. I know. That was a really good episode. Hope that's kept up the quality of the first episode. I'm really curious to see where things go. Curious to see what other characters will show up. Now we have Jon Snow. I get the feeling Daenerys Targaryen's gonna show up next episode or two. But I could be wrong. And whoever the slave boys, that boy guy is working for is whoever. It's either going to be Varys or Baelish, and whichever one he's working for, I'm sure is going to show up. I'm also wondering if Ramsay Snow even shows up again. Like, I know he's not going to get killed by the Foresters because he's not dead in the show. Yeah. It is a good song. It's probably on YouTube, I imagine, or it will be soon. From what I understand, the lyrics of it change based on your choices made in the first game, which is pretty interesting. Particularly when it relates to Ethan. Yes, you definitely can. Or you definitely should watch it. The first hour is very good. Yes.
Of beasts across the sea, paint slavers bay in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. Snow grabbed me from
It's very good. Most of the stuff I did the same with my first playthrough. I might continue the asshole run. I kind of want to continue my asshole run from the first episode into this one. Do that sometime. That'll be hilarious. Just make every single worst decision every single time. Always. Yes. Something our mother needs to learn is you can't show weakness, especially when you're in the weaker position. It's just, that's why I, told that soldier to move. That's why I really regret my decision in my first game to kneel before him and kiss his ring. Having Rion there ultimately, I think. I mean, no matter what, he takes your Ironwood, but I get the feeling it's going to affect